What's up, Tech Gang? Stefan here from TechRight. Today I'm going to be doing the unboxing and first impressions on the Moto G Stylus. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, so I just picked up this phone today, April 21st, 2020. I did get this phone from Best Buy. It was $299. If you guys do have any better deals, definitely put them in the comment section down below. And once the Amazon version of this phone comes out, I will put an Amazon shopping link in the comments and description down below as well. But $299 for the Moto G Stylus. Now I'm just going to start off with some basic specifications. This is going to have 4 GB of RAM, 128 GB of internal storage, and at $300 that's pretty good, because some phones that cost $1,000 you only get 64 GB, such as the Apple devices. So that's really cool that we get that storage packed in. Obviously we can expand this via micro SD card. We also have 4 GB of RAM in here, so 1 more gigabyte of RAM than the Stylo, and we also have a Snapdragon 665. Now, without further ado, I've been super hyped about this phone, so let's go ahead and open it up. Let's go ahead and take this top off right here, and we have the phone right here. Let's go and put that aside, save the best for last. This little cardboard slot right here. Now this comes with the, looks like the owner's manual, legal and safety guide, and we also have a SIM ejector tool. Next in the box, we have our data cable, obviously USB Type-C, and we have our standard 10-watt charger. Alright everyone, so here is the phone. Very sexy color. Now this is going to be the Mystic Indigo color, which I think is really cool. If they have some other colors come out later on, I will definitely do a video on that, but this is very stealthy, sexy color right here. Now starting off with the back of the phone, obviously we have the fingerprint sensor, and to the left of that we have our triple camera setup right here. Now the first camera is going to be a 48 megapixel wide angle camera. Next we're going to have a 16 megapixel ultra wide camera, and after that we're going to have a 2 megapixel macro camera. Just to the right of our main camera we have our LED flash. Right side of the phone we have our volume up and down rocker. Below that we have our power button that's actually textured, which is really cool. Bottom of the phone we have our 3.5mm headphone jack. We have our USB Type-C in the middle. We have our speaker at the bottom, and on the right side we have our stylus. Left side of the phone we have our SIM tray, and we can actually expand storage via micro SD card, and we can also store a SIM card in here obviously. Top of the phone we have a noise cancelling mic. Front of the phone we have this camera that's basically like a hole punch out. I think it's really cool. Definitely reminds me of the S10e, and that is going to be a 16 megapixel shooter. And right here we have the headset tucked up at the top so we can get some more screen real estate. Definitely really like that. And that actually doubles as a speaker, so we do have stereo speakers on this device at the top and the bottom. That's really cool. Alright, so I set up the phone already, as you guys saw, just so we can get this out of the way. But really quick, I just want to show you this fingerprint sensor is extremely quick. 3, 2, 1, go. In there like that. Boom. Boom. Very quick fingerprint sensor, definitely liking that. Now as for the panel, guys, this is going to be an IPS panel, and this is going to be a 6.4 inch screen, so a pretty decently sized phone, and our resolution is going to be 1080 by 2300. So let's go ahead and go through the OS. Everything seems really snappy. Obviously this is going to be a stock Android device, and this is going to have Android 10.0. We're going to go ahead and show you that real quick right now. So as you guys see, we have the latest software of Android 10, which is cool. So stock OS right here, we're going to be getting a stock Google phone, which is something I think is really cool and definitely a plus, because we're going to have a better running device. So going through the drop down bar menu, I saw this Moto audio thing and smart audio, which I think looks pretty cool. So we're going to go and check that out. I guess you can make the device louder, and they put better speakers on this device. So I thought that was really cool. So you can basically pick what genre that you're listening to and go ahead and utilize that. So that's really cool. So that's basically like Dolby Atmos when they put that in the Galaxy A20 and a few other devices. I believe LG has the same thing as well. But that's a really cool feature. And obviously we have our Moto Actions right here, which is something that people love to use when they have this phone. I feel like this is my favorite one, the flashlight one. That's already turned on. Chop, and that turns on the flashlight. As far as the haptic feedback on this device, it's really nice. It doesn't feel super cheap. I just really want to go ahead and utilize those speakers real quick just to see how this sounds. So let's go ahead and listen to something real quick. So the speakers are really loud.
Samsung Galaxy A70. Stay tuned.
Kind of tinny, but they don't sound bad. Definitely loud though. Definitely very, very loud. Yeah, just a little tinny, guys, but really, really nice speakers as far as the loudness is, and it's a plus that they're stereo as well. So for the average listener and someone that uses mid-range devices, this isn't going to be a difference. So decent speaker. Also, the screen looks really good. Now, I wouldn't say it looks as good as the Galaxy A71 or A51 because Samsung usually does the best with their screens, but it's definitely a really nice one at 6.4 inches, and we're getting all that screen real estate packed in here. I thought that was really cool. Now, what we've been waiting for, though, we're going to go ahead and check out the stylus right here. Let's go ahead and pull this out and see what this is all about. So as you guys see, this is going to be looking like a titanium stylus. This feels more premium than Samsung Galaxy stylus is from like the Note 10. Really, really crazy stylus right here. Super hefty. So very premium feeling. The sucky thing about the stylus though is you can't put it in, you have to put it in the exact way or it doesn't go in. So that kind of sucks. So in the dark, you're going to have a few more predicaments, but go ahead and pop that in. And when you pop it out, this little thing comes out. You can keep notes and draw and stuff. I just want to test the quality of this real quick. So it definitely is passable. It works very, very decently. Obviously, this isn't going to be as premium as the Apple Pen or even Samsung Galaxy's Note 10, but it's still going to get you by, and it definitely works very, very decently. So for $299 unlocked, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of internal storage, and a Snapdragon 665. I haven't tried gaming or anything out on this yet. Full review is going to be coming, and so far I really, really do like this device. I think it's definitely something a little bit different because LG obviously has their overbearing skin at times on their devices when we see a stylus. So it's cool to see it in a stock Android device, but really do like this device. I'm going to tell you more about this later on in future videos. I will be making tons of videos on this device. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below as well as subscribing. You guys can go ahead and pick this up at the time of this recording at Best Buy for $299. This has been Safon from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.